Hello and good morning, everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, coming to you live on Friday, the 21st of February, 2025. Super excited to be here crafting with you again for another Avid card. Now, my Avid cards, I can tell you, I've had so many comments on these Avid cards, and I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of us out there, I think, that we are definitely Avid crafters, and the Avid side of things means that we like to put lots and lots of things on the fronts of our cards. So we like to have die cuts, we like to have dimension, we like to have bling, we like to have ribbon, we like to have it all. So I've got another beautiful card lined up for you this morning. So while people are jumping on, I'm just going to, and I've actually got my giveaway that I've got to do this morning as well. So I will actually at the end of this video, please remind me that I have to do the giveaway, and I will have to go and grab my prizes before I forgot to grab those as I jumped on. So welcome everybody. I can see quite a few of you are jumping in, and I do apologize for no video for Wednesday and Thursday. I've been missing in action. It's been busy times here in my craft studio. I can tell you I'm getting ready for my big 2-day craft retreat this weekend, and I'm holding it here for a change in my craft studio. So I'm super excited. I'm actually a little bit more relaxed because it is actually here, because I don't have to pack my car and put everything in my car, which is really, really nice. So I've got some beautiful people coming this weekend to hang out with me for 2 full days. So I'm super excited about that. So I have been fairly busy, and I was tossing up whether I was going to do a video this morning because I've got so many things that I need to do. But I'm getting there, and I thought, no, I want to hang out with my crafty friends. So while people are jumping on, I just want to talk about a few things. So once again, the Californian wildfire crafting session is going to take place at the end of next week. So we've got like a week today it's going to kick off and start. So if you haven't donated, so this is to donate some funds to the people that were affected by the Californian wildfires and that lost so much in the fires. We are actually donating to the Glenn Miller Foundation, which is Mercury One, the Glenn Miller Mercury One Foundation, which is a great foundation, and it makes sure that the money gets to the people that really need it the most. So we're super excited to be doing this fundraiser. So Marcy Bessica and myself, Marcy's from California. So Marcy and myself have banded together with many, many top demonstrators, and even Stampin' Up members. So Stampin' Up employees. We are actually going to have, fingers crossed, a message from the CEO of Stampin' Up in here as well. And I don't know, maybe she might do some crafting. She said that she hasn't forgotten and that she's going to get onto it this weekend because she's got busy times happening too. We've got On Stage about to happen on the 13th and 14th and 15th, I think it is, of March. So, I mean, they're getting really, really ready for our biggest event that we have, where we all gather together. So it costs $20 US to, and you can donate more. You just choose, it goes in $20 increments. So if you wanted to donate $40, you just click 2, and it takes you, you can scan that QR code there. Now, Marcy actually, she invites you via your email address. So if you haven't found your invitation, all you need to do is find that Stamp Out the Californian Wildfires, answer the questions, because it will ask you, have you paid your donation and what was the email address that you used to do that, so she can match the emails up to make sure that you have paid, and she will let you into the group. But I'm telling you, we have got 2 full days, I think, of video content. We are going to craft and create with all of the latest products, and you will have inspiration overload. So not only are you donating to the people that have lost things in the Californian wildfires, you're also, we're giving back. We're giving back with some creativity and some inspiration for you. So if you've got a crafty block, you need to be a part of this fundraiser. So scan that QR code there, or you can go over to my business page. There's quite a few posts with the link that if you're not into scanning. I can't put the link here in the description of my video because YouTube doesn't allow it, because it is a PayPal link. So, so please either scan that QR code there if you would like to donate, or you can actually go over to my business page, and there is actually a link that you can click on over on my business page. Now, another thing that I would love for anyone to do, I mean, I give you free content 5 days a week. I would love for you to actually go over to my website and actually just leave me a view on my Stampin' Up website. So if you scan that QR code there on the screen, you can actually go over to my website, and just below all of the first lot of information and the pictures and everything, you'll see a calendar, and just above that calendar it will say a tab, write a review about this demonstrator. If you love what I do, can you please leave me a review over on my website? That would really, really help my business. And it's really nice for people when they actually visit my website to actually see reviews of what people think about me, as long as it's a good review. Don't leave me a bad review. So you can scan that QR code there on the screen, and you can head on over and just leave me a wonderful review if you like what I do. So I come live 5 days a week. I know I've been missing in action for a couple of days. I'm creating some beautiful Avid cards, which means cards that have it all. Cards that are for a really special occasion, cards that you want to give to someone, that you really want to show them, that you want to make a beautiful handmade card to give them because they've got maybe a special milestone event, maybe a birthday that's coming up, or maybe as a huge thank you to somebody. So you may want to make one of these gorgeous Avid cards. So if this is part 3. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, please, after we've finished with this live video, please go and check out part 1 and part 2, because I can tell you those cards are amazing. And part 2, the one with the changing leaves, I've had so many people that have wanted to purchase those dies and embossing folder, hybrid embossing folder. And I mean, it is a bargain. They are $28 for a full set of dies plus the hybrid embossing folder. And the dies say it all. You don't actually need the stamp set. The stamp set's gone. It's in our last chance products. So if you are wanting to check out any of our last chance products that we have, you can head on over to my website here and check out the last chance products. There's so many awesome bargains that are over there on my website. So if you're looking for a bargain and you love Stampin' Up products, then you really need to go and check out that last chance products list over there. I can't believe some of the beautiful things. Now, we have 1 week left of our Sale-A-Bration. I cannot believe Sale-A-Bration is the most fun part, the best time to buy, the best time to join. It is the best 2 months of the whole Stampin' Up year is Sale-A-Bration. So we have had a really fantastic Sale-A-Bration. So during Sale-A-Bration, for every $100 that you order, you can earn a free item out of our Sale-A-Bration catalog. And we also have an awesome joining offer during Sale-A-Bration as well. Now, the joining offer is absolutely amazing. There's 2 offers. So one offer is that you can get 2 sets of our Stampin' Right markers in the color families of your choice and an exclusive stamp set. That is a value of $397 and you only pay $169. Or you can choose offer number 2, where you get so much more in your kit. So you choose in offer 1, $235 worth of product. Plus, on top of that $235 worth of product, you get the 2 sets of markers plus the stamp set, and you only pay $169. The option number 2, if you weren't interested in the Stampin' Right markers, then option number 2 is you get an extra $51 in your starter kit. So you get $286 worth of product, and you still only pay $169 delivered to your door. So if you're interested in joining my Wildheart Crafters community, please scan that QR code or use the link in the description down below. Now, a couple of different things. March Creative Card Club is going to be the beautiful, delightful wishes. So that gorgeous, beautiful yellow floral paper. And you will need the delightful wishes stamp and die set. You can actually purchase that as an extra added on product on top of your Creative Card Club. Creative Card Club is a monthly subscription club. So it costs you $60 a month. It gets delivered to your door. You get a quarter pack of paper, a full pack of embellishments, ribbon, and cardstock to make 8 beautiful cards and a PDF tutorial. So if you're struggling with your creativity, then definitely Creative Card Club is definitely your way to go. You can cancel at any time, but it's a rolling subscription. Once you scan that QR code and set up your subscription, you're all good to go. On that date, every month, your payment will come out. You need to be subscribed to get in for the delightful wishes. You need to be subscribed before the 10th of March to be able to get March kit. The kits get sent out towards the end of the month. I'm about to send out the Bokeh Butterfly Creative Card Club. That will get sent out early next week. So for the people that are in Creative Card Club, your kits are just about ready. I've just got to print up your PDFs, pack them and label them and put them in the post. So of course, after my retreat this weekend, I'll be doing that. Anyone that has ordered Retreat in a box, they will get packed and sent out sent out next week after we have held the in-person retreat and after I get over the in-person retreat. Now, if you're brand new to crafting and you are thinking that I need help with my crafting and I need to learn the basics, learn the foundations of card making so that you can start creating beautiful cards with ease and with no stress. So our basic foundations of card making is with Rosewater and myself, and we have a monthly Facebook group each month, and we share tips and tricks of our creativity with you each month and help you learn those basic foundations of card making. So even if you've been card making for a while and you're struggling and you're not cutting your cardstock right, you're wasting product, you're not getting good stamped images, you want to be a part of the basic foundations of card making. It costs $50 per month, and we send out a sampling of products that you craft with each month. We give you videos throughout the month in the Facebook, and then we also have a craft together on the last Friday of the month, which will be the 28th, which is also the day that we're doing the fundraiser for the California wildfires as well. So it's going to be a very busy day for people that day. So there'll be like craft overload that day. You can scan the QR code there on the screen, or you can actually choose to use the link down in the show more box. The only other thing is my Scrap It With Me workshop kits. We are going to be using the Everyday You and Me for next month. It is not going to be the kit. It is going to be me designing with the specialty paper pack and the sticker sheet. So every month you get a full pack of the designer series paper. You get a full pack of 12 by 12 coordinating cardstock, and you get 3 double page layouts in a printed tutorial from me. Now I've started doing the tutorials very similar to the same concept as our Stampin' Up! Scrapbooking workshop kits, because I wanted to keep it across the board, whether you buy one of our pre-designed kits that are available on my website, or whether you buy my my Scrap It With Me workshop kits per month. I wanted to keep the instruction and the format of it very similar. So I've actually now devised a PDF that is the same format as what our kits are in our online store. So we do have online kits over there if you want to check that out. But if you actually want to have some that are designed by me that are a little bit more stepped up, that I use stamping and die cutting, and you will need the Everyday You and Me bundle to be able to complete the 3 double page layouts that I design myself. But it's a great way. It's a rolling subscription, so it costs $95 a month for the kit by mail, and it costs $80 to attend in person. So I do them on the first Thursday of every month here in the Scenic Rim, and I'm also doing a scrapbooking class on the third Saturday of every month for the people that work. So you can either choose to do the Scrap It With Me workshop kit that I design, or you can actually choose a kit of your own. So totally up to you, but you need to let me know. If you're going to do the Scrap It With Me workshop kits, you can actually subscribe, and then I will book you in for the Saturday if you want to come in person, or you will get it as a kit by mail. So that's about all I think I need to chat with you about. That's enough. I mean, I think you want to get on to the crafting. So this morning I'm actually I just want to say hello to everyone. Sorry, I know that a lot of people have jumped on since I've been nattering on about everything I've got happening. Let me get that a bit straighter. Okay. So welcome to everybody that has joined in. Now, don't forget, I will be doing a giveaway. So you need to go back to the pre-recorded video. You need to go to the replay of this video on YouTube and typed liked and shared, you need to like the video. You need to share the video for me to be able to be entered into a weekly drawing that I will be doing every week. Now, I have decided that I will do a Facebook one and I will do a YouTube one, but I can tell you the prize for YouTube is better than the Facebook one. So if you want the better prize, you need to come over onto YouTube and join me on YouTube. Or you need to go back to my YouTube replay and comment, liked and share the replay. I love you to share it and like it while we are live so that other people can come and join and jump on while we're live. As you can see, I'm going to use the Memorable Balloons. I love this set and I wanted to make a beautiful Avid card with it because I think it's gorgeous. I had some die cut pieces that I've already stamped and colored, so I thought I will use those to maybe shorten the video a little bit. So I've decided to go with the coloring of what I've actually used for the coloring on my images. So I've used Pretty in Pink and I've also used Smoky Slate. So I've got Pretty in Pink and Smoky Slate cardstock ready to go. And I've also got a bit of silver, because I think the silver foil is going to be a nice additive to this. I've also got my favorite ribbon. This is my favorite, has been my favorite ribbon forever. Now you can color this ribbon. You can use it white with silver. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a mesh ribbon, which is absolutely stunning. And I think I'm probably going to use my favorite gems, which is the Druzy gems. So I've got the Soft Waves embossing folder here, which I thought I might try an embossed layer in the background. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go and what I'm going to do, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do this card, but you know me, I wing it as I go along. So these are the gorgeous dies that we've got. Now we've got this beautiful foliage die, which I love. I mean, I think this foliage die, especially even for scrapbooking and card making, you can never go past a foliage die. I mean, like, you can use them time and time again. I think they're fantastic. Now these two dies here, these are quite interesting, these two dies. So you can see here we've got this gorgeous hexagon die that you can use on its own just to create a beautiful hexagon that you have. It's going to leave so on the negative space, like the piece that you're going to not use, it's going to leave a stitched hexagon window. When you use this in conjunction with this die, it will actually give you this beautiful die cut piece as a hexagon, but it will also leave that stitched look in the piece that you've got left over. So I always suggest to people, typically when it comes to something like this, maybe cut it out of a nice square that's big enough and sit it right in the middle of the square, so that then for future reference you can actually use the piece that you're discarding on your card at this stage. Okay, so I've got a few ideas floating around in my head. So then of course the other dies that go in this set are the dies that for the stamped images, so the stamped flowers that we have, the Memorable Blooms. You will see that we have a die that cuts out the large flower, a die that cuts out the smaller flower, and a die that cuts out that foliage piece as well. So I'm actually not going to do stamping and coloring because I think it will take too long for me to create an Avid card with the stamping and the coloring involved. So I'm just going to use the pieces that I've already got stamped and colored to be able to create this gorgeous card. All right. So first of all, I have a basic white thick card base, and I'm going to fold that in half. And I'm really not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut a couple of layers here out of, we've got our gorgeous Pretty in Pink, and we've also got our Smoky Slate. So I'm going to cut a couple of layers. Now, do we want to have, this is one thing that I need for you to make a decision. Do we want to have Pretty in Pink with a grey layer in behind, or do we want to have a grey layer with Pretty in Pink in behind? So tell me, what would you like? Pretty in Pink on top or bottom? So just say PP top or PP bottom. So type that into the comments and let me know. So do we want to have it that way, or do we want to have it that way? Okay. So can you advise if the largest die would fit in the mini cut and emboss? Well, Now, we will have to see with that. Let me see if I can give you that answer. Okay. Mini, cut, and emboss. I have a mini here. I don't have any plates for my mini, but I do have a mini here. So let's check this out. I think it will. So Kerry, yes, it will. Yes. So that one will definitely fit. And the large die, yes. So they will fit through the mini, cut, and emboss. So yes, you can go and order it. If you've only got the mini, cut, and emboss, you can go and order it because it will fit in the mini, cut, and emboss. Okay, so we've got pretty and pink on top, pretty and pink on top. Okay, everyone says pretty and pink on top, and that was my choice exactly as well. So let's grab a paper trimmer and we will cut those layers. So our smoky slate layer, I'm going to cut 2 of these at a time. I'll cut the other one down. So we've got 5.5 that way and 3 3/4 that way. I've had to close my back door of my house today because I have machinery out there that is, I don't know, doing something on the vacant land behind us. They're clearing it and cleaning it. It's not a bad thing because I try to keep mine mowed, but the neighbors don't really keep theirs mowed that well. Okay, so we've got our pretty and pink on top and that. Now, I think what I want to do, I'm just assuming here. I think what I want to do is I want to cut that out of the middle of the front. I think that's what I want to do. So let's try that. If not, if it fails, we can always use the second piece that I have over there and do something. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So because I want to cut that out, because I don't know whether I want to cut it out of both. I think I want to cut it out of both. Okay, see the thought process here. So if I'm going to cut it out of both, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add glue all around the border, and it probably will stop me from being able to use both of the hexagons that I'm going to cut out of the middle because I think the glue will still be there, but that's okay. So I'm going to pop those 2 layers together. Okay. Then I'm going to grab that hexagon and we're going to put that right smack bang in the middle of that layer, just like so. Okay, let's wind that through. And sorry, my plates are really bowed, so I'm trying to keep rotating them so that we can get them to possibly stop being the way they are, but they seem to be curling up like bananas at the moment. Anyway, all right, so let's see. I think it's cut all the way through. Look at that. Okay, so we now have the front of our card like that. Now I'm just going to see. I think there might be glue on these that we won't be able to get them apart, or we might. Got a little bit of glue on that side there. Maybe we could be lucky enough. We are just lucky enough to be able to, so we can use them on another project. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to do. The next thing I want to do is I want to cut a foiled intricate piece out of this, and I'm going to see how big this is on my trimmer to see exactly what size I want to cut the foil piece. So I think if I do the foil piece 4x4, yes, I'm going to do the foil piece 4x4 to cut out this gorgeous silver foil piece. So let's do 4x4. And I think with this scrap, I'm probably going to cut one of those nice leafy pieces as well, but we will see how we go. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to layer that up in the middle of that foil piece so that we can use this leftover piece for another project. and I'm going to line this one up here in the middle of that, like that. So you line them up and you run them both together at the one time through. And that is going to give us a beautiful die cut piece for the front of our card, but also give us a piece that we could possibly use on another project with the leftover piece. So good morning, everyone. I'm so glad that you could join me for some crafting time this morning. So as you can see, we're going to now have that. So because I've put it in the middle of that, I can reuse that on another project as well. And we have this gorgeous piece here. So I'll move that out of the way. I did think I might do one of these leafy pieces. So do I have my take your pick tool? I only have this one. I thought I might have had my take your pick tool that was with my brush in it, but I don't. Okay, so we are going to hopefully pop that out. I'm hoping it's cut properly. Let me see. It may not have cut totally properly, which is a bit of a worry. It's got one little bit there. Do you know, I think instead of running that through again and running the risk of not having it cut properly, I just want to grab a pair of my snips and we will just cut that little bit that seems to want to not come out. So we've got a piece just there and this piece here. Let's cut that so we can, it's this tiny little piece here. We will cut with the points of our scissors. This is what our snips, our Stampin' Up! Snips are fantastic for, being able to do little intricate pieces like this. So instead of me running that die through again, there's just a couple of little pieces that wanted to stay connected there. Instead of me running that die through again, I can physically get in there with the points of my scissors and just trim out the bits that want to stay connected. And there we go. Okay. So there probably is going to be some bits and pieces. Oh, they're going to come out all right. Okay, so let's pop out all of those pieces we don't need. But what a gorgeous die cut. And in the foil, I think just makes it even prettier. So I'm just poking out all of those little unwanted pieces. There's probably going to be a couple of pieces, and I think I'm going to leave them in those leaves. There's a couple of pieces there that don't want to come out. I'm just going to leave them. It's not going to worry me too much. But look at that gorgeous die cut piece we've got. Now let's grab all of that came out, and we'll remove that off the desk. All right. Yeah, sometimes. And I mean, I probably should have taken it out and run it through again, like rotated it and ran it through again, but you know, it's all good. Okay, look at this. Look at how this is looking. So I think what I want to do is maybe pop up that piece and then I'll stick that piece down in. But we will get together with all of the other bits and pieces what we're going to do. I also want to emboss this because I want this layer to have a bit more texture. So that's where I'm going to bring in this gorgeous embossing folder. And this one is called the Soft Waves embossing folder. So I thought I would like to have a little bit of texture going. Do I want to go sideways or do I want to go... or do I want to go this way? I think I want to go sideways. So I think I want to go that way. Okay. So I'm going to just line that up there on that line. I'm then going to bring back in my cut and emboss. Now, because this is a 3D embossing folder, we are going to use our base plate and we're going to use our embossing folder with the fold going through first. And we're only going to go through once. Now, this will be a bit firm because it is 2 sheets of cardstock that is going to get embossed. So it will be quite firm. It will make a crunch at the end. Oh, not too bad. So we only go through one way. We never go back the other way because we don't want to ruin that fold on our embossing folder. All right. Oh, and look, we now have a gorgeous embossed layer. So how pretty is that? All right. So we've got that. We've got that. I want to start assembling how I think these flowers and things are going to go. So I do actually want to pop in, I like to do dry runs with everything I do. No, I think I'm going to pop that one on the outside. So I like that. So this is where we're going to have to try and work out how we're going to layer these pieces up. And we've got some gorgeous flowers. All right. I feel like I want a couple of extra, just to drum it up a little bit more, a couple of extra of these gorgeous leafy pieces. So I might want to do them in grey. I might want to do them in pink. And I might want to do them in silver. I don't know. We will see. So let's cut a few more die cuts so that we've got more layers to put on here. Because once again, remember, this is an Avid card. So we want it to be over the top with beautiful die cuts and things. All right. So we've got that. These plates are driving me insane. All right. So let's do a pink one. Do a pink one first. And we can even pull these pieces apart too. We don't have to use them all full. We can cut it apart and make some smaller leafy pieces. So with our dies, we can bring them back through, but definitely not the embossing folders. I always say to people not to do that with your embossing folders. That, okay, let's do a grey one. Hey, Maggie. Thanks for joining. Okay. We'll do a silver one. We might be able to do, we might be lucky enough to do 2 silver ones. Do we think we can get 2? I don't know. We will see. I doubt it. But we'll see. We'll try. We've got that one. I don't think I'm going to have enough room, but I might be able to just do like a smaller one, just do the tip of it. So we have that. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. So we're definitely not going to have enough room to do 2 full ones, but I'm thinking we could possibly just do, we'll just do that. It doesn't matter that the bottom's going to, because we're going to probably tuck it down in behind anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just run that through. It'll be a partial one, but that's okay. Okay. All right. There we have it. Okay. All right, so let's now start popping this all together. Okay, so we had that. I like this one popping in out from under there. I like that, and I like that. I feel like if we can add some more of these, I want to cut that. I want to actually just use it little. So let's just try that just there, that it can possibly pop out under there. That looks good. Now we've got some grey. So this grey one could possibly complement that white one. We could have it coming up through there. Remembering that that's going to be inside there. I'm going to keep all this out here so we can see that gorgeous intricate piece. We don't want to cover that up, and that's why I've got this piece in underneath here. So we'll keep all these down here. We could possibly tuck another one of those in here. And another one possibly coming out through here. Oh, look at that. Actually, probably down in under that. So we've got a fair bit of silver happening here, which I think is just setting that card off. All right, and we've got some more pink, which could possibly go in there. All right, let's start putting this together. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up this layer onto the front of my card. So let's grab some dimensionals and we'll pop that up. So adding dimension and embossing when you're doing a beautiful Avid card. Now I'm going to add some dimensionals right around where this focal point is open. I might even add some little strips on those side bits just to keep that. We want it to really stay nice and popped up. We're going to load the front of this up with so many die cuts and things. So we want it to stay nice and solid and popped up for us. So you may think I'm going overboard with the dimensionals here, but you won't regret it when you see how nice it stays popped up. You don't want any of that front part sagging because you haven't put enough dimensionals on it. Okay, so I'm probably going to use a side bit here, which will do that piece there. Correct. Yes. And a side piece over here, which will do this side. Okay. There we have it. All right. Now, throwing the dies around here. Pop that back there. All right. So let's grab all the backings off there and we will add that to the front. You have times in your life that you just want to make a really, really special card. So can you imagine, like, so for instance, my mum's 80th birthday. This card would have been perfect for it. If you've got someone that is having like a beautiful milestone birthday like that. If someone's having a gorgeous wedding anniversary. So what about like a, what's the silver? Silver is, I think it's 25th wedding anniversary, isn't it? Someone that knows with the anniversaries, I'm sure 25th is silver. Type it in the comments if you know whether it is. So a silver anniversary would be awesome. Okay, so now with this one, I'm going to line it up, get it nice and level on the front of my card before I press it down, which that looks pretty good. Oh, it's a bit hard because I don't have much of the side bits there, but there we go. We've got that pressed down there. Now for, yes, 25 years of silver, I thought it was. For this piece that we're going to insert in here, I think I definitely want it coming out sideways like that. Now we're going to put this piece in underneath, remember? So I'm going to glue the outside of this, and then I should be able to just poke the inside of that. I should be able to poke it in underneath. So let's just put some glue around the outside edge. That's really all we need for this die cut piece, because it doesn't matter that center piece. Now we're just going to press it down in there. Okay, so that's actually how we're going to do it. And because I'm using the liquid glue, we can wiggle it around and get it right in where it needs to be. And there we have it. All right, so with this one, I can actually physically pop it in down under there. So I want to pop it in down under there, but I also want to pop it up to get a bit of 3D happening. So I'm just going to grab a dimensional and put it right there and take the backing off. I'm then going to add a little bit of liquid glue on the inside here, And I'm going to tuck that in underneath that die cut like I want to do. And then, of course, it's going to pop up and sit up on that dimensional. So it's going to pop out the way we want it. And then we've got a free edge here that if we want to pop pieces in underneath here, we can. Okay. So just remember when you're embellishing like this, where all the bits and pieces are going to go. Now I'm just going to, I might just fold that out flat so we can, it's easier to put the things on. Excuse me. All right, so first of all, I think I want to have that white one heading up there. I also want to have a silver one in amongst it. So maybe we could do that and that. Maybe we don't need that grey in amongst. What do you think? Leave the grey off, because once we have the flowers here, I'm going to pop these flowers up as well. So we've got flowers happening there. I am going to pop in these pieces. Or we could possibly put some grey down there, although pink looks nice there. I feel like a silver bit down in through here is going to look quite nice. All right. A pink bit up in there. Oh, the pink looks nice. Let's not use that pink bit. Let's use that pink bit. That's looking pretty. All right. I'm thinking my bow's going to go here. So I'm going to start adhering those. So let's pull those out. I'm going to start adhering these. So we're going to do the white one first. I can do that silver one because that silver one's going to tuck in down there. So let's do that. Silver one's going to go here. I could possibly pop it in under that. Okay, so just like that. All good. All right. Now we're going to do white first. So I'm just going to add some glue on the top here and on the bottom there because it's actually going to straddle that like that. So I've got that glued in place. Right. Then we're going to do the silver one. Be careful with your silver you don't get glue all over it everywhere because your glue will show up on that silver if you do. I'll pop that one up a little bit higher than the other. Then, of course, this pink one is going to go in here and we'll pop the pink one down a little bit lower. So we've got a great feature of those three colors. Then, of course, our flowers are going to pop up over the top. So I will use some dimensionals for those. So I'm going to add some dimensionals right there. And take that off. Okay. So this flower here, I'm trying to keep everything away from that bit on the inside there so that we can still see that intricate die cut piece. And then I'm thinking another one popped up over the top there. So let's go here and here. Take those off. And I may pop a bit of that smoky slate one in amongst it as well. Okay, so let's just do that there. Okay, I still feel like I want to do that smoky slate. Let's cut that apart. I'm going to do it like I did the other one. So we have some that can come down. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. And maybe one just there. That's not too overpowering. So I'm still seeing that intricate piece. I'm still seeing that gorgeous leafy piece in behind. So I think I'm going to tuck that one in there. Let's just tuck him in like that. Let's tuck this one in like that. Okay. I want to bring that up and show you. Look, it looks gorgeous. Okay. All right, so we've got that happening. Now, of course, we're going to bring in that gorgeous bow, which is just going to set it off. So let's bring in our ribbon. And I'm going to do a beautiful bow. I love this ribbon. The beauty of this ribbon is that it is so pretty and it's not overpowering. Because it's a sheer ribbon, it's not overpowering. So we can pop a gorgeous ribbon in there and tuck it in underneath. And you can see it doesn't overpower the card. It's just this beautiful, soft hint of a ribbon in behind. So I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. And we will trim our ribbon. Okay. And now I want to actually tuck it in behind. I don't want it sitting out on top. I actually want to tuck it in behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a glue dot. And I'm going to stick it into a glue dot like so. Isn't it bad when it's hard to see the glue dots, your eyesight? It's hard to see those glue dots on it. I struggle sometimes. I'm like, I know there's one got to be there. Sometimes I have to feel it with my fingers to find it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it up in underneath that so that the bow is going to poke out from underneath. Okay, so that's just a case of having your bow on a glue dot there, and then look at that. That just sets it off, don't you think? Oh, thanks, Becky. Is this the first time you've watched me, Becky, or do you watch me all the time? So let's. This is my true crafting. This is how I craft. Okay, I try to cater for all different stages of crafters, but this is me in a nutshell. All right, now, of course, we're going to do some gorgeous Drucy gems because I think the Drucy gems are just going to set this off, and they are one of my favorites. So let's grab the silver ones out of here. So first of all, I think we can pop some in the middle of these gorgeous flowers. This is just going to set it off even more. And my putty off my take a pic stayed on there. Okay, so we've got that one and we've got that one. And then, of course, it's nice to just sprinkle some around in amongst your foliage. So one there. Possibly one up in, no, I actually think I'm going to do it here. And possibly one up in here. Okay. Oh, look at the shimmer and shine on those gorgeous Drucy gems. Yeah, Linda's saying the glue drops. The glue dots are hard to see on the white background. I agree. They are quite difficult to see on the background. All right, so now, of course, we need to do an insert for this card. So I would typically create an insert. We might do the grey and the pink again on the insert. Now, I've used some of that other piece, so I'm going to have to cut them again. So let's do a piece for the insert of the card. Okay, so we've got that, and we've got that, and we've got this one. There. Whoops, I did it the wrong size. There, and there. And then, of course, we're going to need a white layer. Did I do that one right? Yes. We're going to need a white layer as well. So let me just see if I can grab some white. Let's see, we can probably get it out of here. So we'll do that. And that. Okay. All right, so we have 3 lots of layers here for the insert of the card. So we will do the pink. So that's pretty in pink onto the smoky slate. Okay, so with the basic white, I think what I'm going to do is, let me see what the stamps say in here. Let's say you are awesome. Let's go, you are awesome. And let's do, sorry, I just turned my fan on and now it's way too hot. I thought I'd turn it up too. There we go. Okay. So I think what I want to do, if this is going to work, yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this large flower. I'm going to ink up with my smoky slate, but I want to do it, I want to do it very light in the background. Where's my smoky slate? There's my smoky slate. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap. We'll just use the back of this. I want to ink up with my smoky slate. I want to stamp off. Yeah, okay, so stamped off, inked up, stamped off. I'm going to go like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Pretty in Pink, and I'm going to stamp You're Awesome, You Are Awesome over the top. You are awesome. Okay, although maybe let's try it stamped off the third time. Let's see what we think. This is stamped off the third time. Oh, this might be better. And then You Are Awesome over the top of that one. Okay, tell me what you think. Do you like this side or do you like this side? Tell me which way. Second generation or third generation? Type it into the comments and let me know. Second generation or third generation do you think I should use? So while we're thinking of that, I'm going to grab out my Wink of Stella. We will add a little bit of Wink of Stella on the front. So do we want to do second generation or third generation? Type it in the comments. So I'm actually going to add some Wink of Stella definitely on my flowers to really bling those up. And then, of course, I will do a spritzing as well. Okay, so adding that wink just makes it look superb. And I can actually add some on some of those die cut pieces. So we can add some on the gorgeous smoky slate pieces and those petal pink pieces. And the white, we'll leave the silver because the silver's blingy enough. Okay. So tell me what you think. Second generation or third generation? I'm now going to spritz on that all across the front. Oh, sorry. I was thinking, why am I not seeing the comments? But my comments weren't scrolling. Third, second, third, second, third. I think third's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, third's won it. Okay, third generation, which is this one here. All right, so I'm going to glue that onto here. I'm also going to bling up the inside here as well. So we've got that glued onto there. So doing this on your insert, just like the contrast layers, it's amazing. All right, let's grab a Seal Plus, which is here. We will add a little bit of the ribbon here. So let's go like that and like that. Now, I don't know. I've got a little bit of the pink left over here. I don't know whether this is going to look a bit crazy looking in there. Maybe if I did that and put a couple of dots. What do you think? Do you think die cut on the inside or no die cut? Type it in the comments. Die cut or no die cut on the inside? I've just got that little leafy bit left over. I just feel like maybe I could use it there. Ooh, and that could take it to a whole new level as well. Yes to the die cut or no to the die cut? Maybe I could, if I put this in here, that there, and then had the die cut coming out from underneath or on top. Yes to the die cut or no to the die cut? No die cut. I've got 1 for the yes. I've got 2 for, I've got 3 for die cut, 4 for die cut. I think die cut won it. I maybe shouldn't just put that in. I like to put that in over that side, I think. I think this side here looks quite nice just with the die cut. Okay, I'm going to do the die cut because I think it was yes. I think it was yes. So I'm going to possibly put it in there. Anyway, we're going to put it in there because we can. And I'm going to put this strip down here because I just think it looks really pretty. It's just such a beautiful, fine strip. I just think it looks really pretty. Look at that. You change your mind. It looks nice with the strip and the die cut over it. Too late. I've put the die cut one side, the strip the other. Anyway, look at that. Cute. We could do, I mean, this could cover the base of it and we could make it look really pretty. Look, watch this. I don't know whether this is going to work or not, but it could look really pretty. We could do a little tiny flower of Drucy Gems. If not, I can take them away. No, I'm going to take them away. They're looking horrible. Nope, they're not going to happen. They're not going to happen. All right. Let's glue that to the insert. And, of course, spritz with a bit of Wink. Pop that on the inside. Now, when you do all these layers, it makes your card pretty hefty. So the weight of the card is pretty hefty when you do layers like this. And then, of course, a bit of a spritzing of the Wink in there. And we'll add a little bit of Wink to that die cut because we can. Okay. And there you have it. Okay. There's another gorgeous Avid card. Now, don't you think someone that is totally awesome would love to receive this card? Wouldn't it be nice to give someone really, really special that you want to show your appreciation of how awesome they are? Put 3 up in the right-hand corner. Okay. Okay. And I just flick them off to the side. I'm here. Oh, they're on my fingernail. So, 3 up in the, what did you say then? In the right-hand corner. So that's the right. Yep. I had them on my fingers. That sounds like a nice touch. Let's do 1, 2, and this was the 3rd one. I flicked them over there and they ended up everywhere. 3. Look at that. There you go. So what a nice idea, Karen. 3 up in that top right-hand corner. So once again, another Avid card. So I hope you enjoyed this crafty session with me today. I absolutely love showing you cards that I love making that are absolutely over the top. Now, isn't that just a, let me hold that up as close as I can. Isn't that just a stunning card? Wouldn't you love that gorgeous card? And look at the inside. So there you have it. Once again, another Avid card. I will be back next week with, I don't know, some more Avid cards. I don't know. We will see if I decide to pick out another bundle that I think I can do another beautiful Avid card. Then I may do that on Monday, or I may do something different. I don't know. I'm going to have a wonderful crafty weekend with all of my retreat people. So I will be missing in action all weekend. Please make sure you like and share. Now, we will do, before you go away, we will do the winner. The lucky winner from Facebook and the lucky winner from YouTube. So are you ready that we will, let me go here. We will get the YouTube comments. It's getting YouTube comments. We will go here to share. We'll share that one. We'll share it. And okay. Let's go. We will, while this is picking the winner, I will race out and grab the, let's share it. Okay. I will race out and grab the prizes that I will be giving. So I will start, and this one's for YouTube. So this is for anyone that has commented on my YouTube channel for the last week on any of my videos, and you've liked and shared the video. This one is for you. So if you are an international viewer, then I will send you a handmade card. Of course, I'm not going to send a really Avid handmade card because it will cost me the earth. But I will send you one of my handmade cards through the post. So let's get that started, and I will just race off and grab the prize. Who do we have as the winner? Colleen Casey. Congratulations, Colleen. You are the lucky winner of the YouTube comments. So let's just stop sharing that. Congratulations, Colleen. You have won the gorgeous Starstruck embossing folder. You don't have to tell me your address because I already know what your address is. So congratulations to Colleen. Now I'm going to grab the Facebook winner. So let's just grab all the comments. Okay, let's share this window. Let me just bear with me while I find the sharing. Share a screen. The Facebook one, share. Let's go there. Okay, are we ready for the Facebook winner? Let me see if you're going to be the Facebook winner. Here we go. Oops. Oh, Lynn, congratulations, Lynn. You are the winner of our Facebook support. So for Lynn, you have won some of the gorgeous Sale-A-Bration sequins. So congratulations, Lynn. I will keep yours, Lynn, for when you are here at class next, because Lynn is one of my wonderful monthly card class members. So thank you, everyone. So don't forget, please make sure you go back to the replay of this YouTube and type liked and shared. And please, if you're watching the replay, please share. Make sure you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and have a lovely weekend. I will see you all again on